Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, the Razorbacks coach said pregame, one of the things coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Russell. Defense all over it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Drops back. It's Hill. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Looking for space. It's Russell.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's a fumble. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The fumbles really just comes down to luck. Shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Right at the line. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. Pass to 30. Inside the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
Now, I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Hill. Fires left. And that one's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
Makes a move. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Making the adjustment on the play. Arch Madness. Throwing right. It's complete. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Longhorns have moved it inside the 20. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Brown. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Hill. Left side, it's Watkins. Run running room in the middle. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Snags it quickly on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, I wouldn't even mention the running backs when you bring in two who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows.
Completion for the 1st down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Arch is going to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Art's going to spin it again. Rushes on. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Hill. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Arch to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws for the tight end. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
To throw, Manning. Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Well, this drive probably will help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Manning to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
On the stop.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back, it's Hill. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up.
Blue 22.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Firing toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the return, it's Watkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
See some running room. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Hill. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own in great field position.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Changing the routes with his receiver. Throwing Manning. Fires to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick give. It's Russell. Just ran him over. Slips a tackle and he's got room. There he goes. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Smith takes the handoff. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Out wide right, it's Watkins. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on 1st. Lets it go for the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the try is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
They'll move the wide receiver. Manning under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Right on target this time. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
To the air, it's Manning. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got it inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's changing the play. Arch Madness. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He wants it all. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Keeping his eyes downfield. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the third goal.
He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Hits inside. It's Russell. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Handoff again. They didn't get anybody blocked, didn't fool anybody. They'll lose yardage, and it's third down here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to squeak through the pile. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Got to make the play on 4th. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Arch is going to throw for it. Looking for the score. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with a look in on BYU in their matchup against the number 2 team, the USC Trojans. And it's BYU coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team.
Go to the right side, that's Wilson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Manning to throw for it on fourth. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Texas! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looking for space. It's Russell. Swamped immediately.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions.
He caught it! To the house! Touchdown, Texas!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play.
Found a seam on the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Hands it off. Uh-oh, look out. There he goes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws it deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Making the adjustment. Play action, here's Manning. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Arch to throw. Spits it out to the back. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Smashes through the tackle. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field, on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. Driven back.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the...
And here's the third interception of the night. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago. Because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when your defense makes plays for you, you really want to pay it off. When you can get those turnovers and flip the field, they were set up in such a good spot, man. Big third down here because you want to pay those off. You want to make those big plays turn into points and try to get touchdowns and really flip the momentum in these football games.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Manning from the gun on third down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
4th down, Manning. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Love the coverage and not give...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
To throw, Manning unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Russell. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Hill. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Here's Manning to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. In the backfield, it's Wilson. Open space at the 25. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
You just love seeing your leaders and your best players punctuate the season, right? This quarterback, one of the best in the nation. We knew that. He threw for over 300 yards a week ago. He does it again in this game, too, and that's why a lot of people...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Longhorn. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of... And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. This offense has it with really good field position. Throwing Manning. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
And the Longhorns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Manning from the gun on third down. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Using his legs, it's Russell. Just smothered on the play.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Back to pass, it's Hill. Still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Turns it upfield. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Lockwood. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Moves to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear.
Here we go. Ready. Black 18. Black 18. Hey, kill it, kill it. 214 close. 214 close.
Looking for a man. It's Hill. He unleashes a long one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Right side, it's Townsend. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Manning. Caught in the backfield. It's Simon. Across the 45. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. That probably looked way better on the play sheet than it did on the field. The screen gets nothing.
It didn't look good on the field, that's for dang sure. You know, you got to invite those guys up the field and kind of sell that you're going to throw the ball deep on a screen. They didn't sell it real well. Defense did not bite at all. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go.
Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Caught by Wilson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Looking to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Smith. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Turns into the pile. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Motion from the back. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Making the adjustment on the play. Arch Madness. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
To the air, it's Manning. They're all over him. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Past the 20. He's at the 10. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, build some momentum for some future games.
And the point after is good. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like